Once upon a time, in the deep woods, there lived a happy bear family. The three bears were very different from each other. Papa Bear was huge and strong. Mama Bear was soft and fluffy. And Baby Bear was tiny and cute. One morning, Mama Bear cooked delicious soup. So the bear family gathered around for breakfast. However, the soup was boiling hot,
Ouch! This soup is too hot to eat.
said Papa Bear. The bear family put down their spoons and waited for the soup to cool down. Suddenly, Baby Bear came up with something.
Papa, Mama, did you see the yummy beehive next to the white tree?
No, not yet. Shall we go see it while our soup cools down?
Mama Bear beamed. The bear family went on a walk to the forest. Meanwhile, in a village nearby, there was a girl named Goldilocks. She was called Goldilocks because of her golden hair. Goldilocks' 4 older siblings handed down clothes and toys to her, so all of Goldie's stuff was shabby and loose. Even worse, Goldie's siblings would leave her out when they played because she was too young for them. Goldie had to spend most of her time alone, with no one to play with. On the very day that the bear family had gone out for a walk, Goldie's siblings went to the neighborhood to hang out. Goldie was left all alone that she'd been on thousands of times.
Hi there, Kiwi Squirrely. Where did you come from? Wanna play with me?
The squirrel took a...
Hold on, don't leave me alone.
Goldie chased the squirrel into the woods. Goldie ran and ran and ran after the squirrel, but it was difficult to catch up to the speedy animal. As she ran further into the woods, and she couldn't even see the way back home, Goldie stopped running and looked around her, only to find trees beside her. Although she was all alone in the woods, Goldie was not the kind of person to be afraid of adventures.
I feel like an explorer. I bet even my sisters and brothers never got this far.
Humming with joy, Goldie went deeper and deeper into the woods. As she kept on walking, she saw a wooden cabin in the middle of the forest. Goldilocks pushed the door open without hesitation.
Anybody home?
Nobody answered, and the entire house was silent. Goldie looked around the house with curiosity. In the house, everything was in 3 different sizes. Goldie walked into the dining room. There were 3 bowls on the table. The largest blue stone bowl, the medium-sized clear glass bowl, and the smallest dotted wooden bowl. The soup smelled really good, and Goldie was too hungry. So she went over to the largest bowl and ate a spoonful of soup.
Ouch, it's hot.
The soup from the largest bowl was too hot. She took another spoonful of soup from the glass bowl.
Yuck, it's cold.
This time, the soup was too cold. Goldilocks tried the soup from the smallest bowl. It wasn't too hot or too cold. Actually, it was perfect. Goldilocks finished all the soup from the smallest bowl. After eating all the soup, with her stomach full, Goldilocks went into the study. There were a lot of books on the shelf. On the floor, there were 3 books side by side. One was a huge and heavy book. Another was a medium-sized book. And the last was a tiny book. Goldie tried to open the largest book, but it was too heavy to open.
It's way too heavy.
Next, Goldie opened the medium-sized book, which was full of too many difficult words.
I can't read this.
Lastly, Goldie opened the tiny book, and it turned out to be a pretty picture book. Goldie really liked the book, so she flipped through the book too much, and by mistake, she ripped a page from the book.
Oh no! What should I do?
However, Goldie was too full from eating the soup and too tired from reading the book, so she started to get really sleepy. Goldilocks went into the bedroom with sleepy eyes. In the bedroom, there were 3 different kinds of bed: the largest bed, the medium-sized bed, and the smallest bed. Goldie jumped onto the largest bed.
Ouch! It's too hard.
The largest bed was way too hard, and the sheets were too rough, too. Goldie jumped onto the medium-sized bed. This time, the bed was too soft, so Goldie got buried in the sheets.
This bed is too soft to sleep.
Goldie laid on the smallest bed, which felt just perfect. Goldie's eyes closed slowly. In the meantime, the bear family came back home from their walk. They went into the kitchen to have their breakfast. Papa Bear said angrily.
Somebody ate some of my soup.
Mama Bear said with confusion.
Oh my, some of my soup is also gone.
Baby Bear started to cry.
Look at this! All of my soup is gone!
The bear family realized that someone got into their house, so they decided to take a look around. The bear family went into the study to find out that their books were all messed up. Firstly, Papa Bear picked up his book.
Somebody looked at my book.
Mama Bear and Baby Bear also took a look at their book. Mama Bear's bookmark was missing, and her book was untidy.
Somebody looked at my book, too.
Baby Bear started to cry harder.
Somebody looked at my book and ripped it!
The bear family went into the bedroom to find out that someone had been here too.
Somebody got into my bed.
The blanket of the largest bed was lifted.
My bed has sunken.
Mama Bear's bed was sunken deep. Baby Bear looked at his bed and he yelled in surprise.
Papa! Mama! There's someone in my bed!
With that yell, Goldie woke up from her sleep. When she opened her eyes, there were 3 bears standing in front of her. Goldie was too scared to even put on her shoes, so she just ran out of the house. Baby Bear picked up Goldie's shoes and shouted after her.
Hey! Are you just gonna leave without your shoes?
Goldie knew that she would be scolded by her mom if she had lost her shoes. However, she was too scared to get closer to the bear. Baby Bear started to yell as he threw.
Why did you eat all of my soup, rip my picture book, and sleep on my bed?
I am really sorry.
However, Baby Bear could not hear what she said. When she got back home, Goldie felt very sorry for Baby Bear. She wanted to apologize to the bear family. The next morning, Goldie got her best set of cookies and her favorite stuffed bunny and headed to the bear family's wooden cabin. However, as she walked along the forest track, she started to get worried.
What if Papa Bear gets really angry at me? What if Mama Bear scolds me a lot? What if Baby Bear doesn't forgive me?
Suddenly, Goldie saw a hunter with a gun and a scary hound walking towards the bear family's home. Goldie ran and caught up to the hunter.
Mr. Hunter, help!
Huh? What's a kid like you doing in this dangerous forest?
There's a giant bear over there, please help!
Goldie pointed at the opposite direction from the bear family's house.
Really? I better go that way then.
The hunter ran with his hound towards where Goldie had pointed. The bear family was watching everything from their window and waited quietly until the hunter was far away. The bear family opened their door for Goldilocks. Goldie gave Baby Bear her cookies and stuffed bunny.
I'm sorry for using yourself without asking, then ran you down.
She apologized to Papa and Mama Bear.
I'm sorry for coming to your house without permission.
Goldie promised to never do it again, and the bear family forgave her. Baby Bear and Goldie read storybooks together and played with their stuffed toys. They had so much fun that they even lost track of time. Goldie was very happy to find a perfect friend for her. Goldie and Baby Bear became good friends, and they all lived happily ever after.